Are you kidding me? 23.5 kills on my second Moab streak in this game. So basically how this worked, or how this happened, I should say. Let me tell you the background behind this sort of beast gameplay, I'd say, if you could call it that. So I was playing some 6v6 kill confirmed on the map Dome using the ACR 6.8, and I'm playing with some of my friends. In this gameplay, I don't think I use ballistic vest at all. I'm not positive about that. So if I do use ballistic vest, I will tell you at some point. But what happened? I got my Moab streak. All right, I got the first Moab, called it in, and once I got killed right after I got the Moab, I'm like, you know what? The game's not even halfway over. Why don't I try go for a double Moab? And on the second streak, I got 23 kills and 1 assist. If I had just gotten one more assist or one more kill, I would have had the double Moab. Now this really pissed me off, alright? Because I tried to drop shot this guy, and for some reason, I don't know what happened. It doesn't say prone blocked, but that's pretty much what I think happened. It like prone blocked me or something. You know when you lay down and then you get like trapped and it says prone blocked? I don't know what it did, alright? But it was complete. Oh, it was like, come on, I shot the guy. You're not going to give me the Moab? And I just don't know what to say. So, since I'm kind of in a ragey mood because I failed at the double Moab this gameplay, I have a commentary about pet peeves. And if you don't know what pet peeves are, they're basically things that you hate, like things that happen in the world that you're not too fond of but can't really change. So the first thing on the agenda is airplane seats. Now, this goes along with just going on airplanes in general. I like traveling and all, but I hate coach seats because, I don't know, they don't give you enough leg room and stuff, and then I can't stretch my legs and whatnot. But in addition to that, I hate it when there's always some babies or some kind of bad children near me, all right? And they're always screaming or kicking on the seats. That's what I hate the most, when they kick on your seats. All right, when you're trying to like sleep. And as you can see, I just called my first Moab, so I'm on my second streak in a second here. And yeah, I really hate that, and especially when it happens in the movies too. And when people kick on your seat from the back. And when I'm going on to the movies topic, I was actually at the Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 2 midnight launch when it launched. I forget how long ago, but whenever it was. And at the very beginning of the movie, it was pretty funny. Like, everyone's quiet, and then right when they saw Voldemort like throw, like, I don't know what it is, like cast a spell into the air, they're like, oh my god, and they like screamed as loud as they could to just get the audience, because it was packed. The audience was packed, so they tried to piss everyone off. And then you just hear this person shout as loud as they can, "Shut the F up!" And it was this cool. It was, I don't know what it was, but moving on. I hate it when food falls into like the back of the booth seats at restaurants, and I cannot stand sitting in booths at restaurants. It's like, I want to sit at the table, all right, because I hate it when there's food like stuck in the back of the. Oh my, I don't even want to get into it. It's like, I think it's pretty gross, but whatever. Another thing is when people ask you questions that you've already answered to them like 3 or 4 times, even in that day or in the last 10 minutes. Like, they might ask you, "Oh, what's the homework?" And then you're like, "Oh, well, for biology, it's blah, blah, blah." Then 10 minutes later, "Hey, man, what's the homework?" I'm like, did you seriously not hear me earlier? And I especially hate it when the teacher said what the homework was 10 minutes ago, and then they ask me or text me or call me what the homework is because they don't have a clue what the homework is. It's like, were you even paying attention during class? But anyway, moving on. I hate it when people ask, or no, not ask, sorry. When people write hags in your yearbook for "have a great summer," because it just doesn't really look nice. And when you get older and look back in your yearbook, it would be kind of, I don't know, it's just weird if everyone write hags in your yearbook. All right, and then moving on, there's a skit on the Late Night with Jimmy Fallon show. If you don't know who he is, he's a comedian, and basically, oh, and that was a nice shot right there. But he did this one segment on his show, and one of the things he said was, "Don't you just hate it when those people who you ask, 'How are you?' they respond with the same question, 'How are you?' And that basically leaves both of you wondering how each other are, and you don't really know the answer. And I hate when that happens in real life. You ask somebody a question, not even just 'How are you?' but you ask them a question in general, and they ask you the same question, and then you're like, 'Come on, dude, just answer.' And then it gets all like, 'I asked you first, you gotta answer me.' And you just get that. Another thing is I hate it that when restaurants have tile, because I think tile is kind of dirty at restaurants, especially when it's checkerboard tile. I just think I don't even want to get into it. Just it's so weird. And oh, I'm about to die here soon, I think. So let me get my last pet peeve. It's basically tangled cords, especially in my headset. When the cords tangle and overlap, I just hate it because it messes with the wires and the connection with the headset. And right here, watch. I try to drop shot. Oh, I see it. What epic freak out. Like there's something happened with my controller or something. I don't know, but it pissed me off. But that's all I have time to talk about today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave it a like if you really did, and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed again, and thank you.